Before we transition over to the board workshop, I have a couple of announcements for you guys. First of all, thank you again for being here. We had some really good questions and really good conversations at my table, and I hope everyone had the same at the other tables. I just want to announce a couple of things. First of all, our Student Health Advisory Committee is here this evening. They're at the table with the black tablecloth. If you want to learn any more about SHAC, that's what we call them, or what they do, please take a moment to go over and get some information and learn a little bit more about what they do for Fort Bend ISD. The other thing I wanted to tell you, the next tour, and it's not going to be a listening tour, it's going to be a literacy tour, and that's something new for us this year, is going to be held on November 6th at Barrington Place Elementary School. And this is something that the board wanted to do. We really feel passionately about literacy and our children, our young children being able to read and getting that firm foundation in elementary school. So we're going to have 2 listening tours this year and then 2 literacy tours. So November 6th will be our very first literacy tour. We're going to have students in attendance. The board members are going to we'll take turns reading and interacting with the kids and telling them a little bit about who we are and what we do, and I know a lot of adults don't know that, so we're going to really try to get with our kids and let them know what the board does and how we govern Fort Bend ISD. So we'd love to have you out, and please spread the word for people to come join us on November 6th. And finally, we are kicking off something else new this year called our Board Leadership Academy. And I don't know if any of you have ever participated in or heard about the Fort Bend Chamber Leadership Academy, but this is a program that we're starting in Fort Bend ISD that's very similar to that. And this is our inaugural year, so for our first year, the board members nominated community members to be part of the Board Leadership Academy, and then in future years, community members will be able to apply and be part of the Board Leadership Academy. And what the purpose of it is to inform community members about the things that we deal with as board members. So not only some background on what we do, but all the aspects of governing the school district: business, finance, curriculum, a lot of the things that these tables are labeled as. It just gives you some insight into the district operations, the board's role in governance and oversight. And our purpose is to develop leaders within our district so that when we need committee members or if anyone aspires to be a future board member, you can come hear what it's really like to be on the board, because it's very different than you might think it is. So it's just a way for us to help develop leaders within our community, and then they can take this information back into our and spread it with other community members. So be watching for that. That's something that you guys will be able to participate in if you're interested next year. With that, we're going to take a couple of minutes and let our video get switched out, and then we're going to start our board workshop. Thank you. There's food and drink in the back if anybody wants to get something. Please help yourselves.